Hey guys, welcome to another video, and this is going to be like what I'm thinking about the game of SINoALICE after playing it for a certain number of time on stream. And so it's slightly different gacha than what we're used to. There's no friends list, there's no going through the friends list. Like, you know, you pick a friend and you go in. It's all random friends, basically random people. When you go into the game and you go into like a combat situation, it's all it just randomly picks something for you. And it could be, you know, for the very beginning it should probably be fine, but later I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out. So the combat scene is really plain, but at the same, it's for me, it's the old tired, you know, elemental resistances type combat type thing. So I'm wondering if I'll show us here. No, not this time. It usually would show you like a triangle. So this is combat. So we've been fighting, everything has been fire so far. So you obviously want to use water against that. It's very simple. I really feel like this might just be me. I think I might be the only one, because I'm probably the only one who even remembers it, really. But I feel like this game has, like, the art style and everything reminds me a lot of Black Rock Shooter, the anime. And if anyone in the comments, or anyone who's watching this, even knows Black Rock Shooter, then you deserve a cookie. But yeah, the combat in this game is very simplistic. There's almost no thought process into it, unless, I mean, eventually I'm sure it'll become a lot harder, but so far, like, all you do is just click weapons. I mean, even if you're not using the right helmets at this point, but it should be expected. It's the very beginning of the game, so to me, it is what it is. And stay tuned, because well, it's dead already. Now I'm gonna do some pulls here to see what we can get. But yeah, I want to see what the gacha looks like in this game too, because the reroll doesn't really count. And thankfully it's not 1% rates to get an SR. It's 3%, at least from what I saw. So that's something. So you're basically only controlling one character compared to like in Brave XVS when you're controlling multiple characters. You're only controlling that one character, which makes it even more simplistic. And it seems like there's a lot of things to do, like guild. There's guilds in this game. So if you want to join a guild, if you want to start play this game, apparently this is enough information here because there are people who already have joined. So there's that. There's guilds, there's Coliseum, whatever that was. There's events going on, things like that. And of course, one of the main things that probably gonna draw a lot of people in, and drew me in, is waifus. And of course, you can't have a gacha game without gacha. So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen here if we do pull. I want to see what's going to happen here. So I'm already very accustomed to doing the pull thing because I've done that many times in terms of rerolling. Okay. That's very weird. That was very strange. So, what is going to happen? That's a yikes. That's a big yikes. Okay. That was really terrible, but unlike the rerolling thing, you can't reroll pulls, obviously. So this is the gacha, basically. It's just like any other gacha. It's just presented in a different way. And we just got a character. I don't know how hard it is to get characters. It is 3% chance, but we just got Alice, and she's a featured on the banner. So, I mean, getting that on a video is pretty good. What does that mean? No, we're not gonna do that right now. We're not doing that right now. But yeah, that is pretty pog. We're gonna do one more for the video. We got pretty lucky on the video though. It's pretty crazy. Oh, this is a yikes. There's only one rare in that. Everything else there is trash. Yeah, that was pretty bad. So she's featured on the banner, as you guys saw. She's there. I might as well use all what we got, because we need more weapons and stuff. I'm guessing, anyways. So the gacha is, at least it's not. Oh my goodness! As soon as I'm talking good about it, I'm assuming that's like something nice. At least that they're doing another thing there. I guess. It's kind of like, it seems like last Cloudia, where they, something happens before it's opened or something like that. But nothing even happened. And we're getting these mellow desires, whatever that is. Let's see what this mellow exchange is. Okay. Yeah, we got lucky with the character though. We got lucky with the character. So, all in all, the combat seems simplistic. The artwork is interesting enough, at least to me. Nice Illuminati symbols, by the way. But yeah. If you guys want to try, if you want to see a new gacha game, or you want to try something different, this might be something that you want to try out, because it's not the same as Brave Exvius, where you have to constantly refresh your friends list to see if you can find something specific, because you're not looking for a friends list. It picks it for you. So, yeah, and that's really it. I have not gotten too far into the story. I think it's a lot of it reminds me of like Grand Blue Fantasy too, because of all the upgrading and stuff like that as well. So that's also a thing you gotta keep in mind, is upgrading weapons like I'm doing. And ooh, we don't want to do that, I don't think. And I clicked recommended, so it should probably not have gotten me, something I shouldn't be fusing. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling on a little bit because I'm trying to, like, I've never really done a first impressions video before, but I'm pretty impressed. I don't know how long, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play this game, for long periods of time, because remember guys, I'm already playing a whole bunch of other games too. So there's that. But there's a lot of things in this game to go through, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more stuff included in the future. So there's a lot of story. There's a lot of story, just like in a lot of other games. Maybe we can show you really quick. Like the main story, there's a story for every single character, as you can see here. I'm scrolling through. There's a story for every single one of these characters, and as you see here, I've gotten to chapter 3 with Cinderella. After you do chapter 2, you can do guilds. After you do chapter 1, you unlock Colosseum, I think, and you can do some other things. So, and there's also a hard mode, which is interesting. So yeah, I don't know if there's maybe there's something after chapter 5. There could be something more. We don't know. But yeah, it's definitely a different gacha than other ones. Different game than other ones. Like the combat system is far different than any other gacha game I've ever played. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot more difficult and not so simplistic in the future. But for now, since I'm a new player, it's fine. I think that's gonna wrap up this first impressions video. What am I gonna do? I'll probably still play it, especially when people want in the Discord there. I made a section in the Discord for this game, so if you've been wanting to play this game and you haven't joined my Discord yet, now is probably the time to play it and join. So link will be in the description down below, in the video description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I think it's definitely worth picking up if you are bored of Brave Exvius right now, or you're bored of some other gacha game they may be playing and you're like, oh, this is the same old stuff. Maybe you want to try this one. Peace.